Hello. Oh, okay. So I'm live. Thank you guys for tuning into the Real Convo with Sister Sequence. And of course, you guys did see the title. Look, Kim, the Queen Bee, has decided to grace the stage to grace all her fans with a new album. I am part of a very elite Lil Kim fan page. And that fan page is Lil Kim Videos. And let me just go and pull up the link for you guys. But before we get to that, I wanted to cover other topics. As you can see in the title of the video, Milagro Grams, NIque at Night, they squashed their beef, and um, just a little bit about the Milagro Grams and NIque at Night beef. Well, I know everybody here should be aware of the Tory Lanez trial. At the Tory Lanez trial, we had Milagro Grams, NIque at Night, Armand Wiggins, Official King Payne, and so many other African American YouTubers there doing their coverage. Some kind of way, don't ask me how and why, drama escalated between NIque at Night and Milagro Grams. But from what I gathered, um, I think some years ago on YouTube, NIque at Night and Milagro Grams had some drama going on, right? So y'all females and in the males too, y'all know how that goes when you have drama with people online and then you see them face to face. So of course they're there to do a job. They are there as YouTube media personalities. So of course they're just trying to, keep it professional. Some kind of way DJ Academics was saying something along the lines that NIque at Night was gonna get slapped, and of course she didn't like that. So she approached Milagro Grams and NIque and at DJ Academics and was like, "Who was gonna get slapped?" Now that led to the two ladies going back and forward. Of course, that led to the like anyway, and it was left there. Well, like two mature adult women, NIque at Night and Milagro Grams, Milagro approached NIque and she was like, "Well, hey, can I speak with you for a moment?" And of course, NIque at Night, being the classy lady that she is, she was like, "Of course, we could talk." Long story short, they decided that the situation was just not really that serious and there was no reason for them to be beefing or fighting anyway, because the bigger picture was to provide us, the general public, with coverage on the Tory Lanez trial. And they decided to, hey, this is not even this serious. I have a child, you have a child, we're both moms. It's not this serious. Okay, so the Tory Lanez trial was back in what, December 2022, right? So that was December 2022, right? So let's fast forward a couple of days after the trial. NIque at Night gets a call from another YouTuber, Street TV. And he tells her, "Hey, I'm going to go down to the courthouse. I'm going to retrieve the transcripts from the trial. I'm going to retrieve audio from the trial. Do you just want me to send it to you and then you can post it on your channel?" And she's like, "No, I want to go down there. I want to do the work myself. I want to go and retrieve this information for myself." So she goes, she moses on to the courtroom, honey, in NIque at Night fashion, moses on to the courtroom with the assistance of Street TV, obtains the documentation, obtains all of the transcripts from the Tory Lanez Megan the Stallion trial. And let's correct that, because and I just said that by default because that's what we were calling it. But Megan the Stallion was not on trial. She was not pressing charges against Tory. So it really was just in our reality the Tory Lanez trial, right? Okay, so she goes, she gets the documentation, she gets all of the audio, she gets all the transcript documentation from the trial or what have you, right? Okay, and girl, listen to me. When I tell you YouTube is not easy and it's been like an all-day process, so don't not be coming from my eyelashes, okay? Just don't do that. Okay, but anyway, so she goes down there, she gets all of the documentation, and of course, in true media personality, entertainment, journalistic style, she then posts the documentation on her Instagram. She posts the documentation on her YouTube. When she does this, we can hear Because I watched it myself. We can hear the phone call from Tory Lanez from jail. The night that the incident happened, where he was saying something along the lines of, "Hey, I probably wouldn't act like that had I been, if I had not been drunk." Basically, is what he was saying, and he was apologizing. So of course, Milagro Grams was more, her commentary was more in favor of Tory Lanez, and she was more like, when she would give her commentary on the issue, she was more like making light of stuff like that. And why do I say that? If I didn't shoot somebody, if I didn't commit a crime, and I make a jail phone call, and the first thing I do is apologize. And what are you apologizing for? For being drunk? We talking about the hot girl Megan Thee Stallion, her wretched ass Houston friends, Kelsey, who are used to people being drunk and acting a fool. So why would he need to apologize to them for that? So it was obvious to me, in my opinion, after I heard the audio, that he was apologizing for shooting Megan, right? So included in the information that NIque at Nite had released was, like I said, the jail call. I just gave y'all a little 1-2 step about what was on the jail call. He was clearly apologizing. We could hear the audio of the gunshots, and Milagro's whole argument was there was a pause in the gunshots, and some kind of way there could have been a struggle. I heard it. To me, in my opinion, I don't think that the pause was big enough for there to have been a struggle of the firearm. I just don't. I don't see. I mean, and the information is over on NIque and Nite's channel. So if y'all want to, y'all can just hit mosey right on over there after my video, of course, and watch it and make your own opinion. So let's fast forward. So NIque at Nite releases that information. She plays all of this audio. Milagro Grams then goes live on her Instagram, and homegirl is pissed the F out. She's going in, and it's obvious who she's talking about. It's obvious that she's talking about Milagro. I mean, NIque at Nite. It's just so obvious. So she addresses NIque at Nite, and in my opinion, in not a very like nice way. Like, homegirl wasn't trying to hear it. And I even think I heard her say, because I think somebody off in her Instagram chat was asking, like, well, why are you so upset? And she was like, because it undoes everything that I told y'all that happened. And I was really confused about that. I was like, well, if you were reporting commentary from what you observed in the courtroom, the information that she released on her Instagram and YouTube, it was only information that went on in the courtroom. She didn't like go play some freestyle information that she had received and recorded herself. This information in these jail phone calls and the firearm sounds that we heard were the exact things that were played in court. And so you, as a content creator, were like, that's what you was telling your audience what happened. So how can, if she releases the actual footage from what's in the courtroom with the prosecutors, the district attorneys, the defense attorneys, and the judge, and the general public and jury and the media that was there, if they all heard the exact same thing that she released, how is her releasing it so that the general public can now hear it for themselves and then make their own assumption about whether or not there was enough struggle, if whether or not there was enough time for a struggle in the firearm, if we hear the footage ourselves. So I was really confused about that myself. So again, all of this happened like late December, January, right? Okay, so NIque and I releases the footage. Milagro Grams goes live. She says what she has to say, what I just told you guys, and then NIque at Nite comes back on her channel on YouTube, and she just like she addresses it. She told the story about DJ Academic saying that somebody was gonna get slapped, and she wanted to know who was gonna get slapped, and her and Milagro choosing to just squash it and leave it there. blah blah blah, because she was saying these things to give her audience a consensus of like what the energy was. Because if you are familiar with Milagro or my radio, like homegirl be like, she be cussing, she be like, girl, she has a very potty mouth. Like her mouth is like really really extremely potty, and like she curses a lot on her platform. And so what she was saying is like, that energy that y'all see online, that's not what it was given in person. She addressed it, she gave her opinion, she told what happened, and she just basically said the same things that I said. Okay, so again, this is late December, early January, and that got left there. Now, fast forward April 2023, right? As you guys may all know who have been following the Tory Lanez trial, although he was held in custody, he was not sentenced. And since then, he has hired new attorneys. You know, he has a whole different defense attorney team, right? So he has hired new attorneys. Okay. So they are, they're trying to present whatever they need to present in motions for a new trial or what have you. But in the meantime, until all of that gets situated and the judge deciding whether or not if he'll have a new trial, he still has to be sentenced because he has not been sentenced yet, right? So that's what they're back in court for, is for Tory Lanez sentencing. So fast forward last week, everybody, YouTube journalists, YouTube personalities, journalists, everybody heads back to the courtroom to see what Tory Lanez sentence is going to be. And the court date, there was a continuance done. It was another, set off. Hey, we're gonna come back next week. They haven't decided on the sentencing. Well, Armand Wiggins and Milagro Grams, they go live the day that they left the courtroom because they were kicked out of the courtroom for recording. Their whole argument, they did acknowledge that they had broken the rules, because in the courtroom there are certain places that you cannot record, and then there are those places where you can record, and they were in a place where they could not record. Okay, and so with that being said, however, Megan Cuniff, a European journalist, she was also recording in a place that was not permitted. However, she was given a warning and she was not apprehended. Her media pass or badge was not taken away from her. Armand Wiggins and Milagro Graham's media pass was taken away from them. Okay. So in true Armand Wiggins and Milagro Graham's fashion, they go live, they discuss the issue, and I'm not going to get into like every single detail. If y'all want to hear it from their perspective, of course, just go over there again after you watch this video and get your own perspective on it. But basically, in layman's terms, they felt the way. They felt like, the only reason why our media pass was rejected or taken away is because, like, Armand, he was like, because we bring the most sauce to the courtroom, and we have the bigger platforms, and they basically, to me, what I got out of it is maybe Megan Cuniff was a little intimidated by Milagro Grams and Armand Wiggins, because Miss Megan Cuniff, the great white knight, she decides to, and let me see if I can find it. Let's see, girl, because I'm not really just active like that on Twitter. Let me see if I can find what she said, because I want to give y'all verbatim, word for word, what was said. Okay, I'm gonna go check. Let me check Mr. Armand Wiggins' page first. Majay, are you on there? That's you? Okay. Um, let me see. I'm just gonna go do a quick little Google. Let's see. And Megan Kionev's tweets about Armand Wiggins. How long? Be patient with me. Should have had this ready, but I didn't. Well, anyway, because I can't find it. In layman's term, and I'm not saying it verbatim, but I really had wanted to find it so that I can read it to you guys verbatim. She said, There goes Armand in those Gucci shoes. And right before that, she said something along the lines of in true fashion, and there goes Armand in those Gucci shoes. And Milagro takes it as Milagro takes it as a backhanded comment, and Armand says, hey, I really didn't think nothing of it, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, but next thing you know, they media pass is being revoked. They get told, get up out of here. Hey, get up out of here. Y'all have broken the rules. We want you out. Discount. No more media pass for you, my guy and Miss Ma'am. So, like I said, they addressing the issue on their YouTube channels. They're telling their perspective, and basically, what they wanted us to know is that dang on California courtroom is like, girl, like they don't, like we don't have very much room to be doing too much because homegirl was caught on video recording Tory Lane's dad in an area that is that's not permitted for recording. And why is her media badge not taken? So, okay, so there was their opinion, right? Now, Armand Wiggins in the past, he had said some things that were like kind of triggering to me as a black woman. So while I do still sometimes from time to time watch his content, I don't consume his content as much as I used to, just because I like to feed my spirit things that are gonna make, that's gonna nourish it and make it grow, and just gonna give me that spiritual healing that I need. And like he had said some things, and I won't mention it. So when I seen the video that they got kicked out of the courtroom, I'm like, okay, well, this is something that I can watch. So I did watch it, but I didn't watch the video all the way through. So I was like, okay, they got kicked out, but then they did admit that they had broke the rules. But I will say now, my opinion on the whole thing, I will say this: if you were gonna kick Milagro out, girl, listen to me. And see, because I consume a lot of fruit, and I know these disrespectful fruit flies don't have the nerve to be flying around on my freaking live. Oh my God, so embarrassing. Jesus, help me. Okay. So, um, I just like my opinion was it was like, yeah, they definitely should have, if they were going to tell Armand Wiggins and Milagro that their media passes were revoked, then why y'all did not revoke Megan Cuner's media passes, right? Okay. So on that same live, I guess the viewers, were, how people are, how sometimes the viewers and your fan base, they can be messy, they can stir up beefs, and they can just, like they and they were saying stuff like, because we're not boring. And I have heard the both of them say that NIque at Night was boring. So like looking at that, that could have been interpreted as y'all were taking a jab at NIque at Night. Y'all were calling her boring. Y'all were saying, in other words, what y'all was saying is y'all, the people who bring the sauce and the views, and the people who got the most views and the most attention on YouTube, y'all just basically revoked our passes, but we are clearly the sauce and she's boring. So you're not intimidated by the boredom that that she delivers. So like, whatever. Okay. And yeah, that was shade. Yes, there was shade. Like they can't say that they, to me, in my opinion, I did feel like they was like taking jabs at NIque at Night when they were, like making comments like, that they weren't boring, because in the past I have heard the both of them address her as boring. Okay, so let's fast forward. Now that was all last week. So fast forward to this week. NIque at Night goes back to the courtroom because remember, we all thought last week we were gonna get the sentencing, and they continued it to, I think it was Monday. NIque at Night does a live, and let me go and check and make sure. Well, anyway, y'all can go to these people's channels. I'm not gonna like beat myself up over like, hey, was it this day? I'm telling it in chronological order. So, excuse me. NIque at Night goes live with Megan Cuniff and Street TV, and she mentions Armand Wiggins' name, but she doesn't mention Milagro's name. Oh God, and the internet just went in a complete uproar. Like the internet just completely lost it. Like, oh, that's shade, that's shicey. If um you sitting on the couch with the slave master granddaughter, and you should have stood up for that black woman. Now, I do get that. Like, I do agree with that. Why the Wiley show, Wiley the troll. Okay, he felt some type of way. He felt like, why y'all didn't say this girl's name? You were clearly talking about her. Why did you just only say Armand Wiggins' name, and then you didn't say Milagro Graham's name? So it was this whole big old fiasco about that. Wiley did a live last night. Of course, I called in and I tried giving my opinion. He wasn't here for it because, in my opinion, because Wiley is free, proud, and loud about being Wiley the troll. One minute he'll say good things about Armand, the next minute he'll say bad things, and he always talks about how he wants Armand to come on his show and do a sit down and they can talk and blah blah this and blah blah that. And I do. I watch her. I watch the Wiley show. I don't know if I'm gonna be tuning in as much anymore, but to me, what I got from Wiley is that he was okay. Like, is my mic on? Marjay, is the mic on? Can somebody come in and tell me if my volume is clear? But yeah, he basically was shutting down anything that anybody called in and said that was not supporting Armand, and was trying to give a different perspective about Milagro, because this is basically what my stance was. Okay, now that was last night. Okay, before I go forward to that, let's go back to the fact that NIque Knight does an interview with Megan Cuniff in Street TV. She does not mention Milagro's name. She only mentions Armand's name, right? Milagro feels some type of way. She goes on her Instagram live, and of course, no, I think it was Station Head or Instagram live, and she is completely going in, cussing all over the place, acting a dang on fool, in my opinion. Like, girl, whew. Anyway, so fast forward. The Wilder Show does his live last night. He's, of course, gaslighting, green lighting the conversation because he's Wiley the troll, and he trolls everybody on YouTube. He does not care. He doesn't have any friends. He has no problem with letting everybody know, I don't have no friends on YouTube. If you are content, I'm going to talk about you and I'm going to give my honest opinion. And so, since y'all have just said that I was the troll on YouTube, I'm going to capitalize off of it, and I am going to then rebrand my website and myself as Wiley the Troll, honey. Yes, ma'am, Mr. Wiley the Troll, girl. And so, Mr. Wiley the Troll, of course, because he said, "Oh, I respect that sister NIque at Night, because when Armand Wiggins and I think it was Storm Monroe did something, some kind of interview, they didn't mention my name, and she critiqued it and said that was hella lame. They should have, mentioned his name." And Wally, let me just tell you, you are such a big hypocrite, because you sit there and make a big deal out of people not mentioning your name when you have started this new thing that if people bring other content creators' name in your chat, they will be blocked, or you're going to hang up the phone if they call in and they mention other content creators' name, or if they hit the link, you're going to hang up on them on the link. So while I'm side-eyeing you, like, I'm definitely side-eyeing that conversation. So Milagro shows up on Wally's Live. She addresses NIque at night. I mean, and Hunger is going the F in. She is like, she ain't sparing or saving no prisoners. She's like, I'm from Houston, like me, I'm from Texas, and this how we did. Girl, cause I'm a Texas girl myself, so I do know how we get down. And girl, once you done aggravated the hate over there a little bit off in the corner, and you done rub me the wrong way. Girl, I'm free to say what I want to say, baby. Milagro showed up, honey, baby, child. Baby, she was not. Baby, y'all just have to go over there and listen, girl. Miss Milagro, but the Grizzam, girl, she was not trying to hear Miss NIque at night. She just was not trying to hear it. So she addresses her block. So that's all last night. So I get up this morning, girl, because I gotta take my classes and do my little work. That it's because I got a damn test, girl. So I'm over there, I'm doing my little work, logging into my computer, my little phone done start going off and stuff like that, girl. And bam, NIque at night is up addressing stuff, girl. And let me tell you something about Kelly, girl. Holla, because Miss NIque at night, she was not here for it. She was like, oh my God, like, girl, we can just address this in person. Like, basically telling everybody on her platform, like, y'all coming over here because y'all want me to address her. But see, I'm from Cali, and that's not how we move out here off in these streets. See, this is like, this for my check and stuff like that. And I have a certain persona over here, where I'm getting my check at and stuff like that, girl. So, like, but I'm definitely gonna be giving it a person because, girl, Miss NIque at night, she was like, oh, I just see her in person. We'll see what it's giving in person, because I just believe in. Girl, we talk stuff out off in the personables. The intimates, the personables, like the one, like, girl, I can touch you can touch me. Like, girl, what we doing? Like, girl, what are we doing? What we doing, girl? And I like NIque at night. I messes with her content. Like, girl, I be messing. I mess with Miss NIque at night content. Like, girl, I do, girl. And NIque at night gives off like this very, like, and I can't say in her defense, NIque at night doesn't give me like confrontational drama queen, but and she ain't no run up and get done up. You run up on me, you come bumping your gums in my face with that internet drama, and you're gonna see what this California, Compton smoke is Oakland smoke, wherever she from in Cali is really about. Like, girl, you don't want these problems. Like, girl, what? Like, girl, you better let me sit over here like off in La La Land and be like keeping it cute because, like, girl, this is my job, and you don't know how I am really as a person. You only know my internet persona, and I don't think you want to like run up on this. Like, girl, like, we'll just see what it's giving in person. Like, I'm gonna briefly talk about this, but girl, like, basically NIque at night energy was like, girl, we'll just see what it's giving in person. And you know what it means when they when us females say, oh, we'll just see what it's giving in person. Girl, because girl, sister girl over here, she has matured. She's grown up. But I have not always been a mature grown up adult girl. No, ma'am. Not gonna lie to the people. Girl, and when I used to say, oh, we'll just say what it's giving in person, girl, it was like have that same energy when you see me. So yeah, that was that. That was earlier this morning. So I watched a little video or whatever. I skadooze a snooze on, go on by my business, girl. And I started back doing my classwork or whatever. A ding 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 ding, girl. I get another notification. Miss NIque at night is live with Mr. Armand Wiggins. Girl, hold on. Let me see what this title reads. Let me see what, girl, what is the title giving? What is the title giving? What did the title give? What was being given, girl? Let me see what you was saying, NIque at night, girl. Let's see, because, girl, let's have these facts available on demand. Armand mediated the call, and we agreed to stop. And I don't want to click on her stuff because, girl, NIque don't, girl. Hold on, let me turn my phone down because I'm new over here on these YouTube streets, and I don't be need nobody to try to strike my channel, girl, because I ain't trying to play nobody content over here. So don't strike my channel, NIque. I'm very new, girl. Like, and I'm gonna be doing big things over here on YouTube. So let's see. Armand mediated the call, and we agreed to stop the drama. Okay, so her and Armand are sitting on live, and they basically tell us that Milagro and NIque had a conversation, and they agreed to just like keep it cute. It was just basically a misunderstanding. And like NIque and Nite was able to say her piece to Milagro, and Milagro was able to say her piece to NIque and Nite, and they were able to, like, in true fashion of true grown African American women, agree to disagree and agree to, hey, you stay over there, I stay over here. I respect you, you respect me. If you don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. If you don't go talk about me, I won't go talk about you. Like, girl, like, like, they agreed to be grown women. And I must say, this was a good thing. This was a proud day in Black YouTube history. Because, girl, if y'all don't think that these people down at the Los Angeles courthouse, these judges, prosecutors, DAs, YouTube journalists was watching this drama like I was tuning into it, you are crazy and bad crazy. Because they were just like I was entertained as an African American woman. They were entertained as white people seeing us act like what they say English. You know what I mean? So I was so happy that they just like bam, bust their bubble and was like, no, like, girl, we have these big platforms for a reason. Why we do like tune into the drama and stuff like that. Like, girl, we like, girl, don't play with my don't play with my, like, don't play with my top. Like, I'm very professional. I do cuss a lot, Miss Milagro Grams. And let me pull your coattail, Milagro. Milagro, if you are going to be in a courtroom, girl, let me tell you something. I tried some new glue in this dang on eyelash. Like, girl, don't be making me look like no drag queen. Well, don't be, girl, cause look, don't be making me look like no dang on drag queen. Don't be doing that. That's real disrespectful eyelash. I need you to stay on her and stick on her, cause these people are already ready to drag me. Anyway, let me see. If you're gonna, like, I get, Milagro, you don't care about YouTube monetization and partnership programs, and you do your commentary the way that you want to do your commentary, and you cuss a lot, and that's how you talk. However, when you are in certain spaces, you have to be professional. You are in the Los Angeles court covering a high profile trial. You are out on live cursing during the recess and when court was over, addressing people. You said out your own mouth, they, like, I had one of the biggest platforms. They watch us, they watch me. Like, you think them white folks wasn't watching you? You crazy. Why would you sit there and be cussing like that? And eyes are on you. So, like, girl, you Milagro, you may have a big platform and things of that nature, but you need to stop doing all that darn cussing. You know what you need to do, Miss Milagro? You need to make you a cuss jar. Every time you curse, you need to put $5 off in that cursing jar. That's what you need to do. And I guarantee you, girl, that'll change. And I ain't talking about be cheating and stuff. Every time you say a cuss word, you'll be able to pay a down payment or pay cash for you a nice little Benz. Yes, you will. Cause, girl, like, you can't be at the California courthouse cussing and having the same energy that you have on your YouTube platform where you are not monetized and you live off of, like, your donations from your fans, which is all cool, fine and dandy. If you're not really willing to tap dance or whatever you call it, like, hey, I ain't got time to be tap dancing for no paid partnership YouTube check. I want to say what I want to say. I'm not finna reconstruct my channel. This how I am. Rana Cook. We from, you from Houston, but I'm from Dallas. We from Dallas. We from Dallas. Hey. So if like, if you from Houston and the third ward and Pimp C and all them, girl, if that's just what it's giving, then that's what it's given. That's what it's given. And that's fine. But then when you step into the courtroom, girl, you have to tone all that down. So yes, that's my commentary about Milagro in terms of, her feeling a type of way because her media pass was taken. Armand Wiggins, I watch you. I mess with some of your commentary every now and then. The way I used to consume your commentary, I don't mess with it like that. Like, who are you to tell me as a natural born black woman that I get my aesthetic from a transgender and that I'm a cisgender woman? I'm not a cisgender woman. I am a woman. I'm a born woman. And you were tired as F for that live. And so I said all that to say, and I've heard you say several times that OG was a monkey and, just all of this reckless stuff that you have to say about black women. And here recently, your latest stunt was Latto pictures was photoshopped, even though she released footage and proof showing that it wasn't. You still didn't come back on your platforms and apologize to the girl. Like with people like OG being a monkey, they look more like you. You look more like her than like you would look like Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or Latto or any of those people. You look more like you could be um OG's little brother or big brother, and somehow she looks like a monkey to you, and you just still refuse to apologize. And I must say, I still decided to give your platform a chance because you are hella entertaining. You are really entertaining, but no, you don't get to tell me that. So, and I said that to say this to tie into what's going on with you feeling discriminated against because the color of your skin. You don't even give a damn about the color of your skin. I have watched several lives, and anytime you get to disassociate yourself with your blackness, you will do it. Oh yes. Oh yes, Mr. Armand Wiggins. Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you do. Yes, you do, sir. Don't even sit here and lie. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So I am not quick to be like, because why the show's whole thing was people standing up for black media and no, because black media don't get to disrespect me and then think that I'm finna stand up for them when every chance they get. You get to tell me how my aesthetic is. I'm basically some damn my aesthetic. I got it from what? Are you serious? Like, are you serious? See, let me see. Because this thing is telling me that I'm not part of click what? Let's see. You are not part of the stream yet. Click add your audio and video. Maja, can you see me live talking? No, like it's just like, but I've been like I ain't listening. Okay, so you still can't see me? No, I don't see you. Okay, like there's something wrong. Um, you are not part of the stream yet. Click to add your audio and video. Um, let's see. Add to stream. Can you see me now? I don't want y'all seeing that little cutoff. Let's see. How do we get that out of there? So this whole time you were not able to see me. And you on her? Yes, I've been watching this. Okay, let me see. Don't leave out. Can you still see me? You can? You can still see me. Okay, it don't tell me that you watching. It's telling me to, like when I swipe down, it's telling me that it says one is watching something. I think I'm the only one. That's all right. I'm gonna give you your view, mom. Honey, listen, don't judge me. I'm new here and I'm trying to figure this the hell out. And y'all know people do not want to help you get your channel started. And they do not be want to give you information. I got information from Mr. Hotshot Radio. He helped me out with what he knew. And I was able to watch other videos and put this together. So don't be coming for my damn neck. Don't be talking about no. I don't want to hear it. You been new. I'm coming along. But yeah, so Like, it's really hard for me to like. I will, like I said in the beginning of the video, I will admit that, like, yeah, of course, that was like she should have been apprehended just like Milagro and Armand Wiggins. But I'm just like, I'm not finna go. No, I'm not. No, no. Excuse me. No, not about to do it. It's not gonna happen. Not. No. 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 Then, so in that live today, NIque Nite allows the Wally show to call in. Oh, baby, Mr. Wally knows how to gaslight, honey. He was saying stuff like the slave master's granddaughter and why you did not mention her name. And I've already addressed it, so we're gonna keep that cute and leave that there. We're gonna just let that chill on ice. We're gonna let that chill, baby. Chill, baby. Chill. We're gonna cause I mess with Mr. Wallace content and stuff like that. But see, me and him, we have an up and down relationship. And I ignore Wallace sometimes because like he has admitted that he has mental issues and he's bipolar. And I come from a family that suffers from lots of mental illness and bipolarism. So like, yeah. Maja, can you hear me? You can? Like you could tell that the mic is hooked up? Okay. So yeah, that's that. But basically, they squashed the beef. They made history. So leave NIque Nite, Milagro Grams, and Armand Wiggins alone. That's it. That's all. I'm proud of them. I'm happy for them. They did they big one. They did they grown men, grown woman stuff. I was happy to see them. Even if like, cause people were saying that it was even if it was a front, or even if it was just like I don't care what it was for. It was Black YouTube coming together and saying, "Hey, we're not gonna be beefing. We better together. We're not gonna allow anyone to divide and conquer us." And I was here for it. I got my rocks off on it. Like, even though I have my opinions about Milagro and Iran, I don't care. They are still Black media. I was here for it. That was the grown up professional thing to do. So yeah, that's that. But let's get to the sauce of the video. Hey, hey, hey! I used to be scared of it. Now, lip handle it like a Janet Jack me head, out of that. I don't be knowing the lyrics, but I might be girl. So yeah. And of course, my little baby just got up. Baby, listen to me. Girl, anyway, hater, please leave my life alone, for your life be gone. Girl, listen to me, Miss Queen B, baby. Hold on, let me go home. Baby, let me read y'all the commentary, girl, because Lil Kim said, ha, because any given time, I can pop out. Instagram got these hoes thinking that they got clouts. Any given time, Kimmy can pop out. And Kimmy popping the fuck out. She's popping out on girl, listen, she said and look Kim no auto blanco. Any given time, Kimmy can pop out. She's popping out, girl, because like, girl, you had released that album and girl, you had released that album in 2019. You had thrown us them little them little 9 songs that you had in the votes from 2013 and 14 because you had got tired of us as your fans begging you for this album, Kim, begging and begging and begging. Because girl, yes, I was in the bottom of the comments and I was just saying, I'm just going back and listening to Hardcore, La Bella Mafia, all that. The Naked Truth. I'm just going back listening to it because see, this heifer is such a queen. She's such a she's so freaking solidified as to where see, Kim, this is what gets me with her. She think that she can just do stuff like this, but girl, I'm fixing to get you together. I'm finna get you together, little Kim. So girl, she had released that album in 2019. 9 part 1, and she had told us basically I'm gonna just feed y'all these little 2-3 minute snippet songs. I ain't really finna give y'all no videos. People ain't respecting me as the queen, so the rollout is not gonna be A1, girl, here there y'all go. She had disrespected the Beehive. Oh, girl, yes, you did, Miss Lil Kim, the queen freaking bee that you are. Girl, the only BITCH that can release an album every 20 years and still have, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a stan. I am a supporter. A true supporter tells the artist the truth. They give good and constructive criticism. I've been riding with this, since she was Janet Jack me. How many licks does it take till you get to the center of the her girl, like, so girl, that was like 96. Like, I was a little baby. And I was getting a whooping by my big brother because I was saying stuff like I used to be scared of. Now I throw lifts to the handle with like a real, like, girl. I was just singing a song. Like, I was just rapping what I heard, girl. Like, it was like, that's what she was saying. So why do you gotta try to whoop on me and stuff? So, girl, you was getting me whoopings. So, yeah, and true Lil Kim Queen Bee fashion, girl. So what she does is she sits there upon her throne. She gives us these little 9 tracks. Like, here, there you go. I'm gonna feed y'all. Since y'all don't want to allow me time to do what I need to do, and y'all, she gives us these 9 tracks. We as the supporters, we like, girl, you better have gave us fun. That's what I thought. What? Oh, okay, girl, let me hear. Hey, to please leave my life alone for your life be gone. I don't save a nigga number till they send a mail or two. This helps. This see, let me tell you something. She say she don't say, girl, listen to me on the Lil Kim found you. With her OT Genesis and Young Miami, where she tells this dude, like, you must be dumb, dude. You gotta run, so you get a dumb job. And then Mr. OT Genesis, he's so disrespectful. He's saying basically, like, girl, you gonna suck pink. So how long, girl? I can't be saying all that. See, I'm gonna have to go back in here and make this video not appropriate for kids because, see, every time a person thinks that they're gonna talk about Lil Kim, the queen bee, the originator of this freak nasty female rap lyrical lane that the current girls is, yes, and all y'all's faves. I don't care who she is. I don't care. Every last one of whoever y'all faves are. Yeah, her. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Like her. See, like, I can't be saying stuff like that because, girl, she like, she's so freaking nasty. But she did call herself the nastiest one, the nastiest one. Like, girl, yeah, like, because you are the nastiest one. Like, why are we still asking this question? Like, seriously. So, look, Kim decides that she gonna just pop out. See, this is what make me mad. And where your team? See, girl, listen to me. Your team, I don't like them. I'm in tool with them. I just feel like they be so bamboozled to be in your presence. They don't always tell you the truth. Girl, how you just gonna tell us that we finna get an album, girl? You ain't even gonna do like no little cute little short snippet of an interview with, like, like somebody that you was cool with. Girl, you could have went and did like a little interview with somebody and gave us some conversation, because there's always something to talk about with you, Lil Kim. Oh, yes, there is. There is always something to talk about. You always have something to talk about. And you could have had went and created like a little conversation, and you could have let us know in proper rollout form. So over on Lil Kim videos on March 30th, looks like Mother's album is getting closer and closer. Rockstar Music X Zane France. She added Rockstar Music and she added Zane France. Right? Let me talk about this album, and I'm being real serious right now. I'm not playing and I'm not joking. I'm being serious right now. There's no kiki. You need 15 songs, 15 to 18 songs on the album, 15 to 18 records. Queen B, you can squeeze us 5 iconic videos. Oh, yes, you can. We need a proper roll out. And that singing and that auto tune, look him, Auto Blanco. So we know it's there. We know you are still capable. Like, I ain't saying you gotta be like, I used to pack Max in the Cadillacs, watch my money stack. Like, I ain't saying you gotta like be like on that. Like, I ain't saying all that. But what I am saying is I need you to remind the world why you are I am icon hip hop. I am hip hop icon. Like, I'm not best video. I'm not best new artist. I'm not no like no. I'm not like no little thing within. I'm like the whole category. Like, I'm like the whole. Like I'm the whole hip hop. Like, I am hip hop icon. Like, girl, no lies, no cap. Like, girl, Amara was not talking about you. No, like, no, she was never talking about you. Like, no, she was not talking about you. Like, when they say Cap, like, no, that don't even line up with you. So, like, that was not Cap when BET checkmate and chess moved. Just in case the girls missed the memo, checkmate, that's a chess move. Do I smell a massacre? I'm yelling a checkmates. This singing, this auto tune, I'm not Kim, Mama, Queen Bee, trendsetter, originator, the one whose lyrics are still being recycled, looks still being reused, choreography still being used. The girls still don't have an identity without you. They still in your 90s era. I want the singing. I don't want the auto tune. I don't want it. I ain't taking it. I ain't accepting it. It ain't no good. Go no refunds. Go get your money back. Don't come over here near me. I don't care nothing about it. Now let me address something else. I mean, like, I know y'all Beehive. I know y'all want to like see the queen like collaborate more and stuff and get on these collaborations and stuff like this. But girl, listen to me. Girl, the way that, and I mess with Megan Thee Stallion, girl, but I don't know. I'm just gonna chop it up as she was going through so much with the whole Tory Lanez, and that little baby had lost her mama. So, girl, wait a minute, see, when people don't be putting stuff back together, right? I hope I don't bust my tail on this turn. Y'all better not laugh at me either, okay? Because my thing on this chair is not together all the way, girl. It's moving, it's off. Anyway, so I'm not gonna throw Megan Thee Stallion under the rug, but girl, I'm gonna say the way she had said silence when 1301 had scrapped the record and said, get it off the internet, get it off there. I don't want to see it. I what are we doing? Get this off here. Girl, like, girl, I'm like, girl, and then Miss Cardi B, like, girl, and girl, she should have been done a collaboration with you, Lil' Kim. But I don't know, like you always say, timing is everything. So I will say maybe, the timing wasn't right. But in my opinion, as a supporter and someone who watched Cardi B's come up, and like, I feel like she has genuine love for you, and she definitely is inspired by you. I just feel like, girl, how we get a remix from Jennifer Lopez and you're nothing like her other than like being Latino, like, girl, and then you don't even really like nobody call you Latino. You like, girl, you August with the people on social media and make sure the people know, girl, I am Afro-Centric. You will not be saying I'm Latino just because I speak Spanish, girl. So why Cardi became not be like, girl, why I'm not black because Cardi speaks Spanish. So, girl, like, so that's the only thing that you and Jennifer Lopez sharing common. So, like, girl, you more like a little Kim, like, and you goes and do like, girl. So to me, in my opinion, and I know I may have some that say, girl, you smoking some something. Dream Doll and Cash Doll are the only female rappers to me, and Young Miami. then like I just really feel like the love is genuine. I'm not gonna say that Cardi B don't like Lil Kim, but like when like it's genuine, like shit, person be like, that's my B, like that's my girl, that's my B, that's my B, that's my B. I mess with her, like my B, girl, I mess with her, that's my B. Like telling me that's not my B girl. Like we be talking and stuff, girl. Like for real, I be having conversations with her. Like girl, I can see that in young Miami, Cash Door, and Dream Door. Like girl, like for real, like they mess with the queen. So like I ain't into this. I'm not into this collaboration stuff. Like, I mean, it'd be nice to get you on a couple of collabs or whatever. Like, yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be nice. It'd be cute. But girl, like to me, like I don't know. I did hear Lil Kim say in an interview that she was purposely turning down collabs. So maybe I'm just on the outside looking in and don't know a darn thing. And people have tried to collab with her, and for whatever reason, Lil Kim just haven't collab with other people. I mean, that could be it too. If the collabs are not going to be like where they are promoting it on their channel, on their social medias, like girl, we don't need all that. Like girl, get back, move back, just get back. Like I got this. File back. Brooklyn in the building. Big name me Queen B. He did it for Brooklyn. Like you wenches is lightweight. Get out of my image and then you can talk trash. So like, girl, let me just go in the vault. Let me just go in the vault real quick. Like, just gonna go in the vault. Like, girl, what is symbols? Like, yeah, like I'm the queen bee. I'm the trendsetter. I'm the originator. I don't care who your fave is. Everybody's fave from I don't care if your fave, anybody after 2005 who are other people's fave, they are all in Lil Kim's image. So she definitely got this. Like she got this. Like, girl, you can do this, Lil Kim. Like, girl, I need you to know that. Like, girl, like, oh, girl. And then let's just address that you don't feed us as your fans. We need to be fed. Like, girl, are you serious? Like, girl, you won't even give us a live. Kim, girl. Where's girl? Give us a live or something. And let me address the elephant in the room because I know the haters, the people who like, girl, I think they was breech birth or something. I think they may be, girl, I think that was breech birth. Girl, like, did your mama go to all her doctor visits? Like, did she go to all her doctor visits? Shut the F up talking about Lil Kim face and her freaking appearance. STFU. Please do. Get back. Shut up. Cause all y'all faves got plastic surgery. All y'all faves silently bleaching. All y'all faves is the only people that's natural is Miss Ice Spice and Megan Thee Stallion. And if Ice Spice stay in the game long enough, I feel like she gonna get the nipping and tucking. I think Megan Thee Stallion is pretty solid with, like, girl, I ain't finna be like, girl, I ain't finna do all that. I'm like, girl, like this cornbread feet. So STFU, I don't want to hear nothing about this. And Kim, I listen. They gonna say what they want to say. The haters gonna talk. They gonna talk about your face. They gonna talk about surgery. They gonna say you don't look like you used to look for them 90s. Oh, look, Kim, that's the face of. She did this. She did. Girl, you do not know how hard I fight for you, girl. In my regular everyday life, like, girl, my me and my me and my me. Girl, they mess with me at the barbecues. Because let me tell you what they'll do. They'll just say stuff about, look, Kim was a bad bee back. Girl, listen to me say, I won't give you no barbecue. You won't be able to come over here and eat. Don't do that. Don't come over here and think you finna eat my barbecue and my fish and stuff. And you saying stuff like that, girl, because I be riding for you, look him, girl. And then people be wanting to sit up there and say stuff like that. Girl, I don't care what them people say. And us as your fans, the people who support you, the people in the industry, it's no secret that you have had cosmetic surgery. I don't care. And people don't care to go back and do the research and find out why you had all that cosmetic surgery. If somebody break your freaking jawbone in your nose and you go and get it fixed, And not even 24 to 48 hours after you get it fixed, the evil, crazy, unhinged person, bam, break your nose again, and you have to go get it fixed. Of course, you're not gonna, like, your appearance is not gonna be the same. And people love to say that, not knowing that this, what we see as a nose on Lil' Kim, it's not even a nose. It's like something that the doctor put there to try to mimic a nose. So, like, y'all need to think twice when y'all sitting up here saying this stuff about this lady. Like, girl, look, baby, don't act like you did not see the Queen Bee in her day. Why would someone as beautiful and fine and just, like, well put together as she just want to go get out of this plastic surgery? Like, duh. Like, do y'all just want to hate someone that bad that y'all just want to sit her and say that this lady changed all this appearance about herself, and she had all this low self-esteem? SCFU, girl, just please leave the room. Like, girl, the exit sign is right down there. Security will be right behind you, girl. Go on there. Girl, the security will be behind you, madam. Like, girl, bye. Like, anyway, I said I like to say this. Kim, stop starving your fans out because you don't want to hear all the rhetoric and the unhinged comments about your face and your appearance. That's not fair to us. We have been riding with you since, I know I've been riding with you since 1996. Like, it's not fair to us as the fans, and we getting fed up. And we don't want no sloppy rollouts. We don't want anything without, like, your all and what we know you are capable of. Give us a good, well put together project. Your fandom is there. We are going to support. Your supporters are there. We're going to buy. We are going to stream. We, as your supporters, we are going to do what we can do within our power. However, you have to give us something to feed off of. You have been null and void, and you have been absent, and you have abandoned your fan base. I know you the queen. I know you created this. I know I can't tell you what to do, but I am a supporter. I feel like, as a supporter who genuinely mess with you, I am at liberty to tell you these things. We're not here for it. We're not here for it. We're not here for it. We need you to come on with the come on. And let me address this. When Lil' Kim, the Queen Bee, comes out of the vaults and she does start to do her rollout in her interviews, in her performances, in her videos, you hating cockroaches, plastic melted copycats, and little roaches and ants, you people, like, like you 2-year-olds and embryos. I'm telling you, when our queen comes and she gives us content and she feeds us, and y'all come on social media with this drama, girl, that beehive gonna tear y'all up. So I just, girl, don't do that. So we got you, Queen Bee, baby. We got you. Come on with it and give us a good project. We waiting. We ready. We, like, don't do none of that nine stuff. Don't do none of that nine stuff, look him, girl. Cause while I do still give me that bag. All I want is that bag. You know what I'm saying, girl? Oh boy, may be balling, but I'm saucy. All that, like, girl, yes, for real, like, girl, like, I'm not, like, don't do this, like, I'm not trying to hear it. I don't. We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'm just so, and let me tell my fellow Beehive members, those that say that they are supporters, and they like to say, "Oh, she was saying no. I would never trash the queen." But however, as a supporter, we have to be honest with our queen. Y'all letting hoes make comebacks and stuff, and girl, come on now, Queen Bee, girl, like, girl, is you serious? You gonna just let Okay, anyway, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying, like, certain people trying to make comebacks, girl, like, girl, like, no, I'm like, it's not happening. Not on my dime. Anyway, okay. Oh, Oh, girl. Now in younger female rap news, Miss Latto, girl, performs at Coachella over this weekend, baby, and homegirl was snitched. What? What? Ah, baby, girl, she had did some lock-ins and stuff. She had did her lock-ins. She was drinking green juice out for the last 3 months. Like she ain't had no alcohol, no weed, no blacks, no none of that. Like, girl, no, I'm not gonna be out of breath. You saying I look old? What? Girl, I'm not gonna be sliding across the stage. BBL barely moving, like it's gonna wiggle, jiggle, wiggle, wiggle, best it, freak, like girl, it's finna be giving out that girl, and it had gave out these. Girl, it had gave out that girl, like it had gave body yada yada yada. Girl, it had gave that girl. That's what it was giving. Like Latto just like did a phenomenal job in terms of her performance. She did. She delivered bars. She released some new music, girl, and she was busting shots, girl. Latto had came, girl. She had like an AK-47, girl. Like, girl, this girl had a 310, a mag or something. Like, girl, this girl was coming with the smoke. Like, girl, she was like, people ain't took their medicines. They thought I was gonna kiss their butts. They thought I wasn't gonna say nothing. And then they got the nerve to be trying to call me out, but they sliding across the stage and they BBLs not moving, they butt shots not moving and stuff like that, girl. And you saying that, oh girl, no, am. And then girl, like you trying to put me up against this little Carrot Top girl. Like, girl, you was trying to put me up against Carrot Top. Like, girl, she has not done nothing except hop on her collab with you. I mean, girl, and I mean, me personally, I can't mess with that little Ice Spice music. I'm not a girl. Mm. I mess with Glow. Real, I mess with Flo. Lola Brooke. I mess with Sukiana. I mess with Cash Dolly. I mess with Dream Doll. You know, I mess girl. Like I mess with Cash Doll. Like girl, I mess with a girl. Like it be certain girls because you know, like Kim, you just been starving us for so long. So, but Miss Ice Spice, how can I lose when I already chose? Like, girl, that was like a nice little bar. Like, girl, like, how can I lose when I already chose? But that would be a whole nother conversation, a whole nother video. We know why you were chose, girl. We had seen that tweet where you had said pretty privilege is very real, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna ride it to the wheels fall out, girl, in true little Kim fashion, girl. You said you was gonna ride your pretty privileges, so girl, like we would have to talk about why you were chose. Like, was you chose because you had talent? Was you chose because like you just really lyrically intelligent, or you just have these performing skills outside of the box, girl? Because girl, like you gets out there and you know you just shake it every year, girl. That's something that I will be doing, girl. You a 20-something-year-old girl, no, girl. Like when I was like 20-something, girl, we used to be girl, like. Girl, like, see, people is surprised behind about the way Megan dance. Girl, us Texas chicks, that's how we, girl. That's how we, girl. That's how we, girl. What? That's what we do down here in Texas. That's not like just no Houston thing. That's a whole state of Texas thing. That's how we pop, lock, and drop it. That's how, girl, what? Like dancing, girl, and you is in your 20s and you just shaking your derriere, like, girl, okay, like get out of here. But baby, Miss Ice Latto was not here for it. Girl, she clearly wants the smoke. She clearly wants the rap battle. She wants it. And baby, when they and if it's rap battle, girl, wait a minute. First of all, let's just say that the people who she was addressing, they have already lost because you have 24 hours to respond to a diss, and no one has responded to her. So you guys have already lost. For the people who don't really understand how hip hop go, and y'all are into this new Gen Z XY element of P Gen Z baby crap, this stream platform stuff, where you guys feel like, oh well, she has sold her. She sold the most records, so she won the beat. No, it's not about sales. It's not about streams. It's about bar for bar. Bar for bar. Like bar the bars. Let's put these bars. Like y'all love to say that Remy Ma lost with Sheether because she didn't sell nothing. Girl, Remy Ma won that battle. Oh yes, she did. Oh yes, she did. Yes, she did. Lyrically, she won. A rap battle is not based off of sales and whose career went here. We're talking about a freaking battle in real life. When you battle somebody, do they say, "Oh, who won that fight?" And after they won the fight, how far did their career or their life go? Girl, bye. Get the H up out of here. Nobody's trying to hear that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Latto is busting shots. Latto came out there and gave body. She brought Miss Saweetie out. She addressed people. She lets it be known. She told certain people to put addresses and names on a girl. And like, girl, like, baby, like, girl, you didn't put no address on it. Like, girl, y'all need to put addresses and names on it. Like, girl, she let it be known. But girl, I do have to say, Latto, girl, you was being subliminal, and then you told the girls to be subliminal. But I get it, girl. I get it, girl. I get it. Hey, do your big one. Do what you gotta do, girl. Let the girls know, like, girl, I'm not gonna be scared of no decrepit, self-proclaimed queen and her little protege. Like, girl, what? We all know you are a self-proclaimed queen, and like, girl, because you have the biggest fan base, and these people are 2 years old, and they steal their mama and daddy debit and credit cards to sneak up under the bed and buy your records and stream your music while they supposed to be at school learning their geometries and spellings and grammars and stuff of that nature. They're stream your music, girl. Like, girl, who cares about that? Like, I don't care. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all today, honey. Let me know how y'all feel. Leave y'all comments in stand off in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And who's excited for Lil Kim the Queen Bee comeback? Baby. I'm ready. And I'm girl, like baby, I'm just ready for it. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to the Real Combo. I don't know how I feel about saying the Real Combo show, but thank you for tuning in to the Real Combo. If you have not liked or shared or subscribed to the video, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share the video. Until next time, I love you guys. See you later. No, this ain't supposed to end. Smooches.